fire in dancehall and never let it go out. From the hills of St. Mary to international reggae stages, Capleton isn't just a name, he's a force of nature. With a voice like thunder and lyrics that burn Babylon to the ground, he's been spreading righteousness and fire for over 3 decades. And here's something that may surprise you. Despite not being flashy or all over social media, Capleton's estimated net worth in 2025 is around $100,000. For him, it was never about money. It was always about the message. With a catalogue full of conscious anthems, a cult-like following across the globe, and a legacy that helped shape modern reggae and dancehall, Capleton remains one of the genre's most respected warriors. In this video, we're diving deep into his early years in rural Jamaica, how he transitioned from slackness to righteousness, his spiritual journey, personal life, and where he lives now. Surviving a car crash in 2022. Plus, how he's remained relevant in a constantly changing industry without ever compromising his message. If you love dancehall, conscious reggae, or just a story about standing tall in your truth, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked, because Capleton's fire still burns. Humble beginnings, Islington's son, born Clifton, George Bailey III. On April 13, 1967, in Islington, St. Mary, Capleton's roots are firmly planted in rural Jamaican soil. He grew up around farming, faith, and a fierce sense of community. Life was never luxurious, but it was rich in tradition. The nickname Capleton was actually given to him by relatives, named after a well-known lawyer in the area. But even as a youth, he stood out, spiritually driven, musically gifted, and passionate beyond his years. At 18, he left St. Mary for Kingston, where he immersed himself in sound system culture, clashing on mics, burning up dances. He had a fire in his belly and lyrics that couldn't be contained. Rise of the Fireman. Capleton's career started in the late 80s, and like many dancehall DJs of that time, he entered the game with hardcore lyrics, talking about girls, guns, and ghetto life. But unlike many others, he evolved. His early hits like Bumbo Red and #1 pon the Look Good chart earned him buzz. But it wasn't until the early 90s that Capleton began to shift, both spiritually and musically. In 1993, the world heard Arms House, and everything changed. From that moment, Capleton began to redefine what dancehall could sound like: conscious, militant, uplifting, still aggressive, still fiery, but now with a purpose rooted in Rastafari and African liberation. Going global, Capleton's reign. By the mid-90s, Capleton had become an international force. With albums like Prophecy and I Testament under Def Jam, his voice echoed not only across Jamaica, but in Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Hits like Tour, Jah Jah City, That Day Will Come, Who Dem cemented him as a conscious icon with military-grade delivery. No one on stage could match his energy. His performances were like rituals, spiritual, aggressive, and unforgettable. In 2003, he earned a Grammy nomination for Still Blazin'. And even without mainstream radio support, Capleton was packing out venues, especially in Europe and Africa, where his words connected deeply with the people. The Bobo Ashanti lifestyle, more than just music. Capleton isn't your average entertainer. He's a devout Rastafarian, specifically from the Bobo Ashanti order. His faith isn't a gimmick. It's the foundation of his life and music. He doesn't eat meat, dairy, or processed foods. He avoids alcohol and negativity. He wears his turban and robes with pride. And while many artists chase fame and fortune, Capleton chases truth, purity, and overstanding. His home in the hills of St. Mary reflects that lifestyle, peaceful, humble, and filled with natural beauty. Though he's private about family matters, he is known to have children and a longtime partner, living away from the spotlight. In 2022, Capleton survived a car accident involving his Mercedes-Benz SUV, shocking fans. Thankfully, he recovered and continued performing, showing once again that the fire within him refuses to go out. Personal life. Capleton has 3 children, daughters Dominique and Eden, and a son, Jah King. In 2023, Capleton expressed excitement about becoming a grandfather, as Jah King and his partner were expecting their first child. Capleton has stated that he is open to marriage if he feels the union is ordained by the Most High. He continues to be active in the music scene and remains a respected figure in the reggae and dancehall community. Capleton's net worth in 2025. Let's talk money, but keep it real. As of 2025, Capleton's net worth is estimated around $100,000. That might seem low compared to mainstream stars, but Capleton has always been mission over material. He earns through international tours, merchandise, and music royalties. His powerful annual show, A St. Mary Me Come From, which supports schools and hospitals in Jamaica. He owns a modest home in St. Mary, land in Kingston. A rugged vehicle built for the hills, no flashy whips, just function and freedom. His wealth isn't in cars or jewelry, it's in legacy. Capleton's influence, fire for generations. Capleton helped change the sound and soul of dancehall. Without him, artists like Sizzla, Chronix, Kabaka Pyramid, and even Damian Marley may not have found the same lane for spiritual, militant music. He proved that you could be raw and righteous. That dancehall didn't have to be about vanity or violence. It could uplift the people and burn out corruption. He's been banned, protested, boycotted, but never broken. Because truth doesn't expire, and neither does fire. Final thoughts. Capleton didn't just entertain. He educated. He didn't chase trends. He stood firm in truth. From the sound systems of Kingston to spiritual stages around the world, Capleton has remained one of reggae's most consistent voices for justice, upliftment, and fire. If Capleton inspired you at any point in your life, drop A in the comments and tell us your favorite track. And if you're someone who values music with a message, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked for more stories on the artists who carry the culture. Thanks for watching. And remember, more fire, less wire, on fire.